Day one out in Emigrant Wilderness was a 3-hour hike, 6 miles, left at 11, got up here at 2, 1,000 feet in elevation, came up the river, which you've seen in my pictures. We had to cross the river. That was probably the hardest part of this whole thing so far. And right now, I think this is where we're going to call home for the next couple days. And right now we are going to try and build a shelter for you. All right, so we found our shelter, or where it's gonna be at least. So right here we got a nice big rock that'll kind of keep us shaded, protected from the wind. And then we have this tree.
Nice insulator from heat.
And we're gonna try and make a wall back here. So this side will be open, and we'll hopefully have our fire down here. All right. About 6 o'clock. Been up here for about 4 hours, and this is the home. Mikey in there. So as you saw from the pictures before, we just kind of threw some sticks on there, and then we covered it with all these pine needles.
We're freaking exhausted.
Yeah, we're pretty tired.
Haven't eaten in God knows how long.
We haven't eaten since 9 o'clock. And so it's been a while. Take you on the tour. All right. So here's the outside. And come around the back. Here's the back of it. And the inside. Oh. Got some pine needles on the ground. And this is where we will be sleeping. Day one. All right, it is 8 o'clock.
8:20.
8:20 on night one. The plan is we got a bunch of firewood, but it doesn't really get cold out here till about 3 in the morning. So I think what we're gonna try and do is go take a nap for like 4 hours, get up and get a fire going, try and stay awake for the early morning.
We're ready for 30-degree weather.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like 40 tonight. So.
Mosquitoes out here.
We got a long night ahead of us.
Night one, here we come.
I don't know if you can see this, but there's the lake way out there, and the moon. And that is all.
That's a wrap.
All right, it is what?
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. It is 9:15.
9:15. Is it really only 9:15? All right.
I can't sleep.
Yeah, I've been trying for about an hour.
Here.
It's
cold.
God, this is stupid. I could have done so many other things for my senior project.
It's really dark out there.
If you're asking me whether or not I regret it yet, the answer is yes. It's really dark and cold out there. We didn't get enough firewood for the whole night,
so we can't
start it yet, or else we'll run out. And it's not even the cold part of the night yet, and it's cold as hell. All right.
Bye.
It is. What time is it? 10 in the morning?
10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 at night. And it is so cold. It is so cold. And it's only gonna get colder. So we're gonna start a fire real quick. Try and get one.
This sucks.
This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. Alright, well, from our last video, it's been about 20 minutes, and we decided we are making a fire because it is freezing.
You might run out of wood.
Yeah, so here, can they see our wood?
This is our wood
solid
pile.
pile of wood. Don't know how long that'll last us. I think it'll last us probably like 5 hours. Yeah, so here's our teepee. What we got here is, let me see something. Alright, so in our teepee, we're gonna shine the light. Alright, so this, as you can see, is kind of open. So what we're gonna do is we have this little bowl of dead grass, which I'm gonna scrape this magnesium into, and then take my sparker, and I'll launch a spark and hopefully catch the magnesium on fire, which will start the grass. We're gonna pick it up and set it right in there. And our teepee's gonna go. I'm gonna put all this stuff on. We are gonna be warm. Good.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. All right. No, grab the camera. Oh, shit. We got fire.
Right, put that fire out. That's a bigger fire than we expected.
Alright, 11:22. Almost through day one. Got our fire going. We've been sitting out there for about an hour. I think we're gonna try and get some sleep. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully our shelter doesn't burn down. Alright, it is 2 in the morning? 2:30? 2:30 in the morning. I think we've probably got 2 hours of sleep so far. It has been a long night. And it will continue to be a long night. Sun probably won't rise till 5:30. So I think we're going to try and sleep a little longer. Alright, well. Honestly, I have no idea what time it is. Michael's asleep. So, if the fire goes out, it's going to be really cold. We're both going to be awake. Or he can sleep and I'll tend the fire. At least I'm warm and tired. He's warm and sleeping. Alright, well, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Say we got what, 3.5? Like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. Sun's starting to rise over in the east a little bit. It's getting a little lighter. And we've still got a significant amount of firewood left. So I think we're just going to try and make a nice big fire until sunrise and start the day. Alright. It's almost 6 o'clock, morning of day 2. Sun's up somewhere. It's getting a little brighter. And we thought we'd start off our day. A little backcountry favorite. Some pine needle tea. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and boil some water in this bottle. So basically what you do is you submerge it completely underwater when you fill it up so there's no air bubbles in here. And then you lay it directly in the coals of the fire. Cameraman. There it is. Like that. And now we wait. And we will see what happens. Alright, so how long's it been? Been for probably 8 minutes. You can see those little bubbles are starting to rise up to the top. And it is almost boiling.
Stop it?
No. I'm actually just trying to flick it out.
But not at me. What the?
Flick it up there. There, you can move. There we go. Hey.